right, beautiful beings. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Brittany. I talk about all things quantum consciousness and soul development. And today is going to be an interesting transmission because I don't know entirely what we're doing, but I was guided to sit here and facilitate. And I felt like it was really pertaining to honoring the cycles of our life, honoring the cycles of nature, and how we are one with nature. We are one with the cycles. And currently it's December, it's cold, and we are being called to go inward right now. And even finding myself in resistance to being still and feeling like there was a need to force or push. And the information that was coming through is how can we step into flow, into alignment, into allowance, and allowing life to unfold perfectly how it is. These moments in time are so important because we are being recalibrated, we are being realigned. Our internal structure is healing and repairing as we prepare for the next phase when spring comes. And sometimes what we have to do is we have to go through the experience to receive the information, the initiations, the wisdom without forcing our way through. It's typically our human that wants to force things into place, and we can make such a big disruption for ourselves and make things more challenging than they need to be when we're not truly honoring the cycle that we're in. And so I felt called to share this as well, as that what beautiful medicine the butterfly has been giving me, and the cycles of the butterfly, and this rebirth period that we are in. And even the butterfly goes through its cycles and is a beautiful message and medicine around when we are in that cocoon phase, when we are restructuring, when we are building our wings, when we are receiving all of the upgrades and integrations that are required so we can spread our wings and fly in the next phase. But it's not about rushing through the current one that we're in. It's about honoring it and how we can harmonize ourselves, how we can balance ourselves, how we can find peace in the stillness without force, and allowing ourselves to flow and align with the timelines and synchronize with the cosmic clock and nature itself, and how we can do that in a way that's honoring us and honoring the season that we are in. So feeling that this is a time to restore inner balance. It's our moment to go inward. It's like it's cold outside, we can't necessarily get out. And it's okay looking at internally, like what has been working, what hasn't been working for us, what do we need to shift, what do we need to change, what do we desire? Because there will be a point in time when winter is no longer here and we are able to go outside, the sun is out, and be in nature and the growth. And so right now it feels like a little bit of the darkness, and what gets planted in the darkness is seeds. And so setting our intentions for what we desire for the next phase when spring comes. What are we planting right now? What's important to us? Because there will be a time and a moment of divine inspiration, divine alignment, and also sacred passions being born. And so it's a time to consider all of those aspects and what has been prompting you, what has been calling you, where do you feel inspired? And it's not necessarily taking action right now, it's becoming more aware of familiarizing yourself with what's important to you and what areas you are seeking to grow in this next phase of the journey and what is required to shift. And it's how can we allow ourselves to align with those creations, align to those timelines, align to those frequencies, because it's really all based on our internal frequency and how we are actually seducing timelines into our experience and aligning with them and allowing this beautiful cosmic dance, this cosmic flow to guide and support us. So our human can enjoy the experience in these periods of even stillness I'm feeling like that was the important aspects or the most pertinent that were intended to be shared, especially for many of us that have been on the go, forcing, pushing, and it's to release the pressure of forcing things to happen right now. Enjoy your experience, enjoy life. Allow life to synchronize with you, to play in the cosmic dance of life and enjoy the process and honoring the experiences and how we can be present in this moment and allow it to unfold naturally. Okay, so beautiful. And I thought we would just take a brief moment and do a guided facilitation so we can dance in these sounds, the harmonics, the synchronization is what's wanting to come through. The synchronizations with the light patterning, the pathways, and allowing ourselves to come back to center and to balance and to beingness. So if you are in a place that you can take a moment and just tune in. So I'll just invite you to close your eyes for a moment, and I will do the same. And we're going to take some deep centering breaths. So just allowing all the breath out of your mouth, releasing everything as we take a deep breath in through the nose, breathing in, allowing yourself to breathe through your heart space, bringing it all the way up to the top, to the crown, and holding at the top if you can, and release. Release all the way out of your lungs, releasing. Beautiful. And with this next breath, we are going to harmonize. We're going to balance. We're going to synergize ourselves in this time, in this space, as we take another deep breath in through the nose. Breathing in harmony, balance, and holding at the top if you can. And when you're ready, just release out through the mouth. Beautiful. And with this next breath, we are going to breathe in all the way from our root chakra to the top of our crown, opening up the central channel. So when you're ready, just taking a deep breath in through the nose, taking it as deep as you can go. And when you're ready, just allowing yourself to release and surrender even more into your body, into your being. Beautiful. And just allowing yourself to be guided right now. And just breathe at a pace that's synchronistic, that's harmonious, that is aligned for your body, for your vessel, for your being in all aspects as you are eternally present. Present in this moment. Allowing any polarity expressions of force and flow to come back to center. The pendulum doesn't have to swing. It doesn't have to swing in your mind. It doesn't have to swing in your spirit, in your body. There's no need to force. There's no need to push. There is no need to be in resistance to what is. And so just allowing with your breath, with intention, to just allow resistance to release from your being. Allowing your chakra system, your meridian points, in all aspects of your bodies just to fully balance, synergize, harmonize to this present moment. And if it's most supportive, to connect with the element of water. Water offers such beautiful medicine. It allows for purification, but it also brings us into this deep remembrance of what flow, alignment, and beingness is. Water just travels without force. It travels without resistance. It just flows with the harmonious flow of nature, as we also allow our connection to the cosmic flow, to the cosmic clock and the natural cycles, honoring and knowing that rest is just as important as action, and knowing and allowing your human to rest. This is where healing occurs. This is where rejuvenation occurs. Allowing rejuvenation to be encoded through every cell, through every molecule, and through every atom. Allowing for a full balance, harmonizing and synergizing. Knowing that we have desires, knowing that there are passions that are ready to be born, and knowing that this is the moment, this is the time where they begin to be planted. And so honoring the winter, honoring the darkness, honoring the call to go inward, knowing that just like the butterfly, just like their rejuvenation, their growth, their evolution in the cocoon phase is just as important. And so just allowing ourselves the opportunity to synchronize, to harmonize, allowing our inner being to just rest in the stillness into our being, and feeling yourself more grounded, more centered. Beautiful. Knowing that we are in full harmony, synchrony, and harmonic resonance to what has always been ours. Knowing that we are dancing the cosmic dance, and that everything aligns in perfect timing. And for now, just allowing our inner being to come back to center, to fully rebalance the very center of our being. There is no longer a need for the pendulum to swing. It can sit in stillness. And so just taking a moment as you recenter, knowing that all is divine. All is on time. And allowing ourselves to realign. Beautiful. And if you are ready, you can open your eyes, allowing this to fully balance, harmonize, and synergize as you are one with the cosmic dance, the cosmic flow of life. And it is all about frequency alignment. And how can we flow into alignment? How can we rebalance and reset and allow ourselves to heal and repair and rejuvenate for what comes next? And so, with that, beautiful beings, if you are feeling called to go deeper, I have just launched my website, and so exciting. Feel free to check it out. If you're looking for mentorship opportunities, I offer beautiful opportunities through Quantum Shift Your Experience, as well as Divine Conscious Creator Mentorship for those that desire to become the embodiment of their divinity in human form. And I also offer one-on-one individual quantum transformation as well as creation sessions. And so if you are looking to go deeper, if you are looking to accelerate on your path, we typically do this much quicker and much faster when we do it with support. And so that is a beautiful way if you are looking to step into your next version and create the desired timeline that is aligned with your soul. And so, with that, beautiful, beautiful souls, if you have any questions, reach out to me. And I am sending you all so much love.